Chapter 15. Now that I figured out what I was going to say in Renaissance Man, I made an appointment with Tippett to see if he was cool with it. I was going to say what I wanted anyway, because it's too important not to say, but I wanted to know if it meant I was going to fail history again. He'd asked me to come by early, so I was standing outside his classroom half an hour before his lecture usually started, but now he appeared to be running late. Hi. I looked up from the phone, surprised to see Cavall had stopped in front of me. He hadn't spoken since our argument outside the cafeteria almost a month ago. We had seen each other in classes, of course, but I hadn't had anything to say to her, and I guess she felt the same way. Oops. This doesn't count, she said. I frowned. What? This conversation? I don't want you to think it means we're cool. Okay. All I'm saying is that if you finally decide to get serious about Renaissance Man and come to me for help, we'll talk about our deal then. I was tempted to tell her about all the work I was putting in with Bisma, but that was just confirmed that Cavall and I wasn't going to fawn over Churchill in my essay or speech like she wanted. It was, if she was upset now, that would probably make things worse. Besides, it seemed like she had something else she wanted to talk about. Best to just focus on that. Everything okay? I'm worried about my brother. I stood up straight and slid my phone in my pocket. What happened? Relax, Cavall said. Sarab is fine. He's not fine, but he isn't hurt or anything. We talked about this before, about he's getting super strict about religion. I know he cares about that stuff, but it's all right. It's all he talks about right now, right? And when he isn't up late or at night or reading or praying, he's either listening to the news or he's at the mosque. Yesterday at dinner, he gave Mom and me a lecture about how we should be wearing hijab. I swear to God, if he doesn't stop, he's going to get hurt. Like falling asleep while driving because he's so tired of something. What? No, like going to murder him in his sleep. Fair, I said. He said, you guys are coming over soon to watch a movie, something about making peace with Tsar. I hadn't heard. Well, whatever. Will you talk to him, please? Look, I'm worried about him too. He's been kind of extra lately. But why me? You could talk to him yourself, or have your parents talk to him. We've tried. Then what makes you think he'll listen to me? It's worth a shot. Yeah, I guess it is. Cavall nodded, like someone saying the conversation was over. She was leaving now, except she didn't leave. She just stood there, like she was waiting for me to say something. Finally, she broke silence. You're really not going to apologize? For what? Her eyes got wide. You know what? Forget it. Just so you know, though, the cardiologist we talked about is coming by to see me again soon, if you don't. I do hope you're feeling well, Ms. Savari. I had no idea your heart was in distress. Cavall and I turned around to see Tippett walking toward us. Hi, Mr. Tippett. Cavall chirped, suddenly brighter than a full moon. I just waved at him half-heartedly, and she continued, it's not like that, it's just a personal thing. Our history teacher glanced at me very briefly before shuffling past us and fumbling with his keys as he tried to open the door to the classroom. All matters of the heart, in my experience, are personal, Ms. Savari. Now, if you please excuse us, I have an appointment with Mr. Jelani and looking forward to it. Therefore, to being absolutely dazzled by his brilliance. Cavall and I looked at each other for a moment, then she whirled and marched off. I turned to follow Tippett. Are you really expecting to be dazzled by my brilliance? Of course not, he snapped, making his way to the chair. It was sarcasm. You've heard of sarcasm, have you not? No. What is it? His sharp green eyes looked at me with surprise, and I grinned. Very amusing. Now we can please get to the business at hand. He reached into his desk drawer, pulled out the thesis proposal I submitted. He held a little breath. I really didn't want to